Hey guys, since for this video where we are doing debugging, we need Linux system. Either we use Linux system, it could be Ubuntu, Kubuntu, Linux Mint, any other variant, or you can use websites like Online GDB. Okay, I hope that is very basic. If you have any challenges there, also you can comment on this video. We'll create another video to help you how to set up that. Hello everyone, my name is Prashant and today we're gonna discuss about Remote GDB. What is Remote GDB and why we need it and how it is very useful as a tool for us as a programmer. So guys, you must have encountered an issue wherein you got an bug or issue by raised by another team. The issue was not getting reproduced back to your end, okay? But it is getting produced at some other team, other location, maybe reported by some customer. For those cases, we need a remote GDB, right? So how to do that? I'll just show you. So for that, guys, as I mentioned, it is remote GDB. We need two systems. Okay, one system which you are using, other system which customer is using or any other team is using. So to mimic that scenario, I will use two systems, right? So what I'll do is I have one system which is remotely connected. So I'm gonna connect through SSH, which is used to connect to remote systems. So I'm gonna connect it now. Okay. So I connected to this system now. You can see that now I am connected to that system. Okay. You can read this information. Now, what I have to do next, I have to I have created already the code, but you need to know that which program or which part of the piece of the software is creating the issue. So for that, I have created already one file, remote bug.c. Okay, so this is already created, and I have already made, like, I have to compile it first, right? So for that, I have used this command. You can see here. Okay, so I will just copy it. Okay, and I'll copy this command, okay, and I'll paste it here. Okay, so in this way I have used minus g option and minus o, which is optimization 0. I don't want to optimize this code, and then I created one executable here. Okay, so now this executable, if I see, if I want, I will just use to check what is this executable is all about. So this executable code is already with debug information. Okay, that is what I wanted, but this piece of code is available at my remote machine, so I cannot access it, right? So that is this part. Now I'll go back to my physical machine which I'm accessing. So if you know, this machine is already remote machine, and this is machine which I'm using currently, right? So first and foremost, what I'll do is I'll copy the data. Okay, so to copy the information from that system to this system, I can use another tool called scp. So this is called scp, and then I'll go to that machine, right? So what I have to do, I have to write take dhaba, that is username there. Okay, at the rate 10.237, which is IP dot 226 dot 222. I know the location of the file, so I can just write this. Okay, colon, I colon already there, so I know that file name is remote. I can say remote. I can go back. I think remote space debug, right? Underscore debug, right? So I will copy, right, remote underscore debug. Okay. So if I do this, okay, I see. Okay, sorry. So basically, I have to tell where I want to copy, right? So I already written this. I have to say current directory, so that I did already. Okay, you can see that data got transferred. Now that was my executable file. Also, I can copy the .c file also, right? Just in case I want to validate. Okay, so I copied both. That is first step. So first I compile the source code, right? And the where my bug is, then I copied it to the machine which I'm using, the system I'm using. Okay. Next, I'll use as usual gdb dot backslash. What is the name of my ELF? Remote underscore bug, which I want to debug, right? Now I got into it, right? Here I have to run a command. The command is gdb server, right? Now I will run a server of gdb at 1234 port. Okay, so if I do this, so you see that it is listening at 1234 port. Okay, now but I have to connect now, because now you see, right, your elf is getting executed at the remote machine. Now I have to connect to that elf. To connect to that elf, I have a command called target. Okay, second target is remote. Okay, what was the ip I have to connect? So 10.237.226.222. Then I have to mention which port. So if you see 1234 was the port. Now you see it got connected, right? It got connected, and you will get intimation that remote debugging from host, that host ip of my system is 10.237.226.31. So that is how these two systems got connected now. So now I'm now connected to the elf of this system, and now I can do the debugging. Okay, now it will work seamlessly, right? So like, if I do continue now, I cannot do run command. Okay, just to give you heads up, we cannot use run command here. If I do continue, you can see that it is now getting connected to the remote pc. This executable is getting executed here, right? And I can very well use lay space next. Okay, again enter to see my source code quite, I can see it beautifully, or I can just check out that whether the code is where my breakpoint is there, and what my code is. So if I can use the next command, next, next, and I can very well debug this code, right? Right, I can use next, I can use step, I can use list, right? If I want to list, if I want to put backtrace. Okay, all I can do, right? So if I do again continue, my code already ran, and that is how you can do the debugging. So the best part is that now you can see that I already have connected, and you can see child exited because I just said continue, and now it is exited normally. Okay, so now you can connect your system to remote pc, and you can do the debugging part, right? And that is really useful in the case when you are connecting, you are away from the system, or you suppose your friend got stuck, your colleague got stuck, and you can use this provision for to do the debugging. For this, you have to install a software. Okay, sudo apt install, which I'm writing, gdb server. Okay, this needed at your client machine if you want to avail this facility. Thank you for watching. If this video helped you, please like, subscribe, and share it with others so who might be also benefited. For more such video, please stay tuned. Thank you.